The story of this anime begins by showing a vampire hunter named Ronaldo who wants to save a child who was kidnapped by the strongest vampire in the world named Dracul. When he arrived at the vampire palace, he immediately attacked Dracul, and Dracul suddenly turned into sand. He immediately gave up. It turned out Dracul became sand when he was shocked. He also told that if he was actually not the strongest vampire in the world, because the nickname was made by the tour guide to make the place popular. Ronaldo asked about the kidnapped child. It turned out that the child was not kidnapped, but the child deliberately came to Dracul's place because in Dracul's house there were many video games. The child immediately ran away. They chased the child. Dracul wanted to turn into a bat, but he failed because he hasn't changed in a long time. Dracul told Ronaldo to go to a room. It turned out that the room contained a trap, but Ronaldo brought the trap to Dracul. He became angry. He also wanted to trap Ronaldo in a poison gas, but he failed. They finally met the boy. It turned out that the boy could pass through Dracul's trap easily. Suddenly Ronaldo stepped on the Dracul video game. Because of that, Dracul got angry and took out a secret weapon, but the weapon hit Dracul. Apparently the boy has changed the settings of Dracul's weapon. And suddenly poisonous gas appeared in their place, and they immediately fled. The palace of Dracul exploded because of the gas. Dracul became very angry. Suddenly the sun appeared and he turned into sand. The next day Ronaldo was surprised to see Dracul at his house. He said if he don't have place to live, that's why he now lives at Ronaldo's house. He brought things from his house. He also brought his pet named John. Then came a man to Ronaldo's house. He asked Ronaldo to help his son, but he was surprised to see Dracul in that place. Ronaldo said that Dracul was his new partner. They finally arrived at the boy's place. Apparently he wants to be a vampire. He also took a girl hostage. Ronaldo tried to save him, but he failed. Then Dracul tried to help him, but he got stuck in the door. He also tried to attack the boy, but he failed. Because seeing the vampire was very weak, the boy finally stopped being a vampire. It turned out he wanted to be a vampire because his love was rejected by a girl, because the girl wanted to marry a rich man. This problem is finally solved. This time showing Dracul was reading Ronaldo's autobiography which tells about Ronaldo as the greatest vampire hunter. Suddenly Ronaldo was scared when he received a call. Turns out it was from Fukuma. He is a book editor. Ronaldo is afraid because he hasn't written his book yet. He told that Fukuma is a very cruel and dangerous person. Fukuma called Ronaldo again and said if he was looking forward to the book. Ronaldo pretended to be attacked by Dracul, so Fukuma went to Ronaldo's house to kill Dracul. They were very scared because they heard the sound of Fukuma's footsteps. Suddenly the lights went out. Dracul wanted to run away but failed. Then he caught Ronaldo. Apparently Fukuma just wanted to catch Ronaldo. This time shown a professor do experimenting with a vampire. Moving to Dracul and Ronaldo place, they get a mission to defeat vampires. They meet Ronaldo's friend named Satetsu. He says if there is a vampire who attacks the villagers. Dracul tries to fight alone, but there are children who attack him, because they want to catch vampires. Dracul says if he is a good vampire. Suddenly a vampire named Zenranium appears. He shows his crown which makes children scared. He takes out pills which makes a person become his follower. Dracul cooperated with the boy. He said if he wanted to bite the vampire to remove the power of Zenranium, but he failed. The boy got scared. Luckily Ronaldo came and defeated Zenranium. Ronaldo and Dracul returned to his house. Suddenly the police came along with someone from the Vampire Control Division named Hinaichi. She came to investigate Dracul. Ronaldo tried to hide Dracul, but Hinaichi was suspicious of Ronaldo. Because of that she tried to find Dracul. Ronaldo accidentally made Dracul out of his room. Dracul immediately teased Hinaichi. Because of that she was scared and ran away. This time was shown the police who were attacked by vampires. Luckily Hinaichi came to help. It turned out that she was the vice captain of the Vampire Control Division. After that fight, she reported to his captain named Hiyoshi. She also told about the strongest vampire named Dracul. She thought that if Dracul had controlled Ronaldo's mind, therefore she would monitor Dracul in secret. Hinaichi was shocked to see Dracul suddenly died and turned into sand, but she thought that Dracul was only pretending to be weak. That's why she kept an eye on Dracul, and she was increasingly convinced that Dracul was only pretending to be weak to destroy the city. Suddenly a mosquito-shaped vampire came to Dracul's place. Hinaichi thought this was a chance to see Dracul's power, but Dracul was not able to defeat the mosquito. Luckily Ronaldo came to help Dracul. Hinaichi was very disappointed to see Dracul, who was very weak. She reported to Hiyoshi about Dracul, who very weak, but Hiyoshi said to keep an eye on Dracul because he suspected that Dracul was pretending to be weak. The next day, Ronaldo's autobiography Volume 2 was finally finished. Ronaldo took Dracul to the Hunters Guild to party. They finally arrived at the Hunters Guild. They met the guild leader named Kyuuketsuki. Suddenly Dracul said that this guild was very ugly. That's why all the guild members were angry with Dracul. Suddenly someone named Senya hugged Dracul. She was a vampire trainer. That's why she asked Ronaldo so she could have Dracul. Ronaldo is very happy to hear that, because he hates Dracul, but Kyuuketsuki tells Ronaldo and Senya to fight for Dracul, and they will play 5 games. Ronaldo deliberately relents. But suddenly he got a call from Fukuma. He said that if Ronaldo's book was successful because there was Dracul, he also told Ronaldo to always be with Dracul. Because Ronaldo was afraid of Fukuma, he wanted to win this match, and now he is serious. After a long fight with Senya, Ronaldo lost, but Senya didn't want to take Dracul, because she saw Ronaldo had fought, and she also fell in love with Ronaldo. Thanks for watching this video.